Hey everybody, this is Jack Music greeting you with lots of aloha. And it's 3:50 p.m. Sunday, March 27th, 2023. That's always the hardest part, is remembering the date and the time when I begin. And I wanted to record a farm diary, and I want to walk through the farm to document some of these flowers, and we'll see some of them up close. I think I did take a video in the morning, a short one of a bee, and I will upload that, and then I'll upload this one. It's really amazing when you see the colors, like with the yellows of these tomato flowers contrasted with the yellow of the Goldie honey bear sunflowers, and the tomatoes being in row 1, and then the Goldie honey bears being in rows 5 and 6. And I wish with the bee video, so I wanted to record that. We'll show, because the bee video I recorded over there with the sunflower that's with those marigolds, but even right behind it there were some pinks and purples and reds with the zinnias. I've got a lot to transplant now. I wish I had some help from a lot of my classmates here at the Go Farm Hawaii site. Who is that bee? Is that bird eating some sunflower seeds over there? Or is he doing something else? Let's see, I'm not sure if maybe he moved on just now. Two butterflies flying together over there. So a lot of my classmates have had help, which is really great. They've had like wives or children or girlfriends or boyfriends or mothers and partners and people like that coming to help. If I only had just a little bit of help, I could get so much more done. I came this morning to transplant sunflower or lettuce, second and third successions into the ground, and then there just was not time. I was already just baking hot by 10, and it cooled off. It has been kind of a nice cool day. I guess it would have been a good day to transplant, but I had to run to town to do some things. And so let's walk through. We're already at 2 minutes. That's a lot of talking. So I had my first CSA Friday. I did a harvest mainly Thursday. Oh yeah, I liked these zinnias over here. Had some nice character. Already kind of aging a little bit, but beautiful. These are a little younger right here. These are a little bit older. And then we see some of the younger ones coming out. Oh, I love that one, how it's got the mixed color on the one side and then mostly white with a little bit of mixed color on this side. Yeah, I love zinnias. And the zinnia breeding book I got, they think zinnias might be the next big thing. So that might be one of my cash crops I want to grow here in Hawaii for specialty cut flowers as well as seeds. So this morning I'd wanted to harvest some chard for my friends, and there is a worm growing in there. So there's an organic pesticide. So pretty much none of these leaves were harvestable or giveawayable. They're all just compost. Maybe if we harvest everything that's been eaten by the worm, and then we spray with that pesticide, if we have it, then I might be able to pull off a harvest of this in the next few days. Salad greens are coming in. I think we'll harvest those, as who knows, they might not be a baby green by Thursday or Friday. And then Friday, everybody comes to pick up food. So this is kai choy here. I did a big, you can see I'd harvested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think 2 of those were trash. My classmate says that the kai choy can get twice as big, so maybe in 2 weeks I'll be able to make another harvest and then give that to the next CSA. Lots of colors. I like lots of different colors. definitely maybe run the irrigation a little bit before I go. And then we'll walk through these rows. There's cabbage over there, so I think I'll harvest cabbage this week for the CSA. And then maybe we can do kai choy again in 2 weeks. Someone said they told me like 3 different kai choy dishes they made. So that's kind of funny. And then I'm hoping, so this was the sunspot. These are kind of PAU, Hawaiian language for like finished. And we've got kohlrabi is growing here nicely. And yeah, maybe I could go ahead and pull these teddy bear. They look mostly done. And then plant more of those. Interesting, a Goldie honey bear got in here with the teddy bear. We've been over before. Lemon basil. And I guess tomorrow I'll need to tie up some of these tomatoes again. But these Goldie honey bears, just amazing. And I'm hoping that some of them will be perfect for harvesting on Thursday or Friday. And then I'll give those to everybody Friday. But, well, we'll see. The pollinators like them. They're my cover crop. I think a garden should be beautiful and fun. And a delight for all the senses: smell, sight, taste, touch. So like these flowers, I don't think, I mean, they'll still be good, but I'm not sure about harvesting them on Thursday to give to people on Friday. They might be too far gone. But some of the others, like here, like that, one person might say harvest right there because it's just opening. But these other flowers, maybe that haven't opened yet or are that close to opening, maybe will be good for harvesting this week and giving to people Friday. The timing is there. So I definitely need to get in here and tie up some tomatoes again. And so the Fibonacci sequence is one in the sunflower that the way the numbers interact, like there's 2 or 3 different Fibonacci sequences that you can look it up for yourself. I don't know it well enough to teach it. But definitely the bees are liking this. I like it too. First time growing this variety. Got the seeds at a garden exchange, downtown gardening store in Hilo. Been around since like 64 or something. And then here the Mongolian giants are, some of those are opening up. Beautiful flowers looking over the sea. They've got a nice view here. They can look down to the sea here at Alae. I've put stakes to kind of lean them so that I can, because I was snapping the leaves walking through the path here no matter how careful I was. And then this is that lettuce I mentioned that needs to go on the ground, so hopefully I can get here extremely early tomorrow and make that happen. Bush beans 2 didn't do so well, not as high a germination rate as bush beans 1, so maybe they needed some more water. I didn't have them covered with the Agribond, the net that protects them from birds. And I didn't get these mulched like the other ones. So lots of nutsedge action. And this is all okay. This is all okay. I wish I could have, well, and then this is a beets one. So I went through and thinned these. So maybe that's another thing I need to do tomorrow is thin the second succession of beets a little bit. Lots of weed pressure. Running out of steam here at the end of the season into this class. So did not get those mulched as I would have liked. There's just more than I have been able to do. So someday I'll have lots of interns and I'll be able to interns and assistants and things like that. And I'll be able to achieve a bigger artistic vision because I'll have more manpower. And let's see, I think this was where we filmed the video this morning. The short one was at this sunflower. Lovely, even you can see the pollen on it. But then if you step back, oh yeah, and look, and there's a bee and a moth on that marigold. Amazing, right? But then I hadn't stepped back on that video, and then look, we've got this lovely delicate pink here and some nice red, purple. That's a funky one. Spider. I've noticed lots of spiders like to live on these zinnia flowers. Oh, he crawled under. I startled him. That's okay. And then some nice candy cane peppermint stick ones here. Beautiful. Wonderful flowers. So I didn't get all the food. And then this is a cauliflower. Some of it mulched better than others. Looking a little yellowy, so we'll have to give it some nitrogen tomorrow, as well as potash, because we're trying to get it to flower to make those florets, the cauliflower florets in time. Kale looking good. And yeah, that was the first harvest on Thursday and Friday, and washing in the pack house. It's kind of a shared space, so I did not, get really do any documentation of all the beautiful fruit that I gave to everyone, but that's okay. I did the best I could. So I'm hoping to get, we'll see if these zinnias can take off and get some height before class is over on June 2nd. And then I'm hoping to plant this hedgerow with some zinnias and get some height and some more color out here before I'm done. Oh, we've got some eggplant here. So, I don't know, it's already maybe looking a little old. I guess these are small, kind of ball type. I've never grown eggplant or this variety, or beautiful purple flowers. Lots of purple. So maybe there will be some eggplant next week. I don't know. Not quite as much space in the walk-in as I'd like to. Maybe I could harvest some of these on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then maybe they'll be big enough by then, and then good enough by Friday. This cabbage will be what I'm harvesting and giving to folks. Some are bigger, like these big ones might be like 4 pounds. These smaller ones maybe 2. This is a bio-intensive planting pattern where we've got them 2 feet apart, and then but in this diamond shape. So what that does is it maximizes, see, there's almost no sunlight for the weeds to grow under them. I see a little weed peeking out through there, a viney one. But that's the advantage of this bio-intensive planting pattern, is that the weeds they just don't have light to grow. And then this is a second succession of cabbage here with I think 11 of them rather than 9. We harvested some dill and sold that. I'll need to cut some of these back that are starting to flower again. See if we can get another dill harvest. Cilantro. I really like these purslane. This is an ornamental variety, not an edible variety. And with all Hilo had record-setting rain in February. So here at Alae, we had about 60 inches of rain over 3 weeks in February, the last 3 weeks of February. And so the tomatoes have really struggled. They had a blight, they had a fungus. So I might get some fruit. If you were doing a whole field, maybe you'd pull all these plants because we've hit them with copper. I'll hit them with copper again. Oh yeah, I see some that need to be trimmed. So we'll try to spend some tomato time tomorrow. But lots of color. And then we'll try to get the lettuce here in row 2. And There's some collards to get in the ground, and then maybe we'll be able to pull off a harvest before class is done. Maybe we'll get a harvest in, so 6 more weeks of the CSA, my first CSA. Maybe my last, might not do another one. Okay, and I see some flowers to deadhead, so we can get some more blooms to give away and to sell. Give away in the CSA. And even though the chard's got this worm that's eating it and making it unsellable or ungiveawayable, beautiful colors, beautiful limes and purples and yellows, yellow up there, beautiful chard. And I love this deep orange of this nasturtium edible flower. It is just so shiny. And keep in mind, we humans, we don't really see things. We see reflected light. But sometimes, things, even human beings do have a little bit of a bioluminescence that's been documented scientifically. So it's funny, when a woman's pregnant, we say she's glowing. And we human beings, we actually do glow. We do have our own bioluminescence, but it's allegedly undetectable to the naked eye. But it makes you wonder. So then I wonder if some of these plants do as well. So it's not just reflecting light, maybe it's emitting a little bit of light as well. So this is Jack Music, wishing you all lots of love, joy, peace, aloha, and may you be blessed as well.